Hi, I'm Bridget, Florida Woman Flipper. Thanks for joining me on my channel. Today we're going to do something a little different. I'm up here on Hutchinson Island, which is really part of Jensen Beach. And we're at our beach houses. To my right, I have Island Time, and to my left, I have Capt'n Jax. And today what I want to do is I'm going to bring you through Capt'n Jax today and show you how I used my mad thrifting skills to decorate the house and the things that I got all over the place for a bargain to get that house decorated and ready for renters. Come on, let's go.
So this is the Indian River Lagoon, which is part of the Intercoastal Waterway. And we are directly fronting the Indian River Lagoon sands for the mangroves. Yep.
Hutchinson Island, like I said, is part of Jensen Beach. So just to give you an idea, it's really considered part of the Treasure Coast. And it's just north of Stuart. So it kind of goes Palm Beach, Jupiter, and Stuart, and then Jensen Beach if you're heading up the East Coast, coming from the south of Florida. That's where we're at today. So I'm standing here at our back door, which is kind of the main entrance that we use at Capt'n Jax, this is a beach house that was like totally run down. And I mean, completely run down. And Florida Man and I spent over a year every weekend and some vacation time, weeks at a time, working on this house. Getting it ready so that we could rent it out. And high season here is like December through April into May, and kind of slow, very slow after that. And so we got it done just in the nick of time for the 2024 snowbird season. All right, guys, come on into Capt'n Jax. I'm going to show you how I did it. We kind of came in the back, which we kind of use as the main entrance, but the front door is actually over there. So let's start in our dining room. So I'm going to show you the whopping deals that I got, because after we renovated this entire house, we had to then get it ready for our guests. And that meant it needed to be completely furnished and stocked as if you live here, with dishes, towels, everything anybody needs for a VRBO, because that's who we use to rent this property out. Anyway, so starting with the dining table. I didn't thrift it, but I picked it up on Facebook Marketplace. Pretty much the same as thrifting, right? And got this from a lady in Boca for $100. So great table for our space. Then I decorated it, got the table runner at Goodwill, thrifted that for $2. It was brand new, still had its tags on it when I put it on the table. I have this cute little crabby centerpiece for the table, and I thrifted that, and I got him for $5. Very beachy. I even thrifted the candle I put inside. Can you believe that? Got that for $2. I've used it. The chairs and this buffet piece I got from High Bid Auctions. Now, if you're not familiar with High Bid Auctions, it's a place you can source for inventory. And I'll tell you what, Kat, the nurse flipper, is the one that taught me about that. She has sourcing videos to help you thrift and find things. And she's the one that turned me on to High Bid. And boy, was that an eye opener. So there's a local place here in Vero Beach that they get a lot of furniture, and a lot of it is from new houses that were models and stuff like that. So we kept our eye out for pieces that were going to work in our beach house. And we actually have 4 of these chairs just for space. We just line them up like this. And we got the chairs for $200. We got this piece for $250. It was brand new with tags when we got it. And I thrifted this for decoration at a local thrift shop. I got that for $2. I got the conch shell for $4. I got this for $1. I got this at the local thrift shop, and he was $10. I didn't thrift these, but I got them at Marshall's Home Goods, you know, because us resellers, we know how to shop. We know where to go. We know where to get the deals. And I'm telling you guys, those are mad skills. Not everybody has them. We have an eye, even when it's not something that's used, we know how to shop. And, you know, I put all those skills to use to get bargains because I needed to do this on the cheap. Let's go to, we call this bedroom number 3. We have it kind of fun because if they have kids, they'll probably be in here. But not too much was thrifted in here. But this bed with the 2 nightstands, High Bid auctions, all brand new. It was still in the plastic. The entire set we got for $300. The mattresses.
Go ahead and give Maddie a plug.
The mattresses I got from my son's girlfriend, Maddie. I bought those from her when she was moving from Florida up to Northern Virginia. So I bought that. She hadn't had it long. So, and then I got more conch shells for $2 at the thrift shop, thrifted. I have my cute little coasters. Oh, it still has the thrift shop ticket on it. Anyway, those were $1. Must have been $1 for both. And this guy's from Marshall's Home Goods. I mean, they got deals. You can't. The bedding was from Amazon, but I got this cute mirror, one of a kind, made by yours truly.
Why don't you mention do-over design?
Oh, a lot of the lamps and some of the knick-knacky things. There's a local shop here called Do-Over Design, and the people that have like booths in there, it's kind of like an antique booth mall, except for it does have some like thrift store and antique type items in them. But all of the people that have a booth there, they kind of upcycle older things, mix it with some new things, mix it with antiques, and it's all designed, has to have a coastal theme. So you go in there and it's like coastal heaven. But anyway, that's where I got these lamps. So, and they kind of, these were new, but they, you know, added these cute little decorations to them to make them beachy and fun. This was thrifted, little signed clay piece for $1, starfish. The little trinket dish for the ladies' jewelry at bedtime. That was thrifted for $1. Little cute pink flamingo. Little storage basket down here. Thrifted for $3.
Still got the tag on it.
Still brand new. Find a lot of stuff with tags on it still.
You mentioned closet doors and ceiling fan.
The closet doors were resourced from our Loxahatchee house off of my daughter's move when she moved out, because we were going to put a Murphy bed in her old closet space. And the ceiling fan is repurposed from the Loxahatchee house. It was in
the dining room.
In the dining room. This is the main hangout living room area. We've got this cute little vintage glass fish. I just love him. I got him for $8. You guys have probably seen them. They make the big, huge ones. And this little guy, I got him at a local thrift shop here in town, repurposed from the Loxahatchee house. These little tables are a local artist. So we try to bring in a lot of local stuff when we're adding new art to the house. And you know, if we don't have quite the right piece that's thrifted, we want to replace it with a local artist piece. And oh, we bought the couches new because some things you just have to get new. But these awesome feather pillows, thrift shop. Actually, these came from Goodwill. Goodwill in Lake Worth, actually. And
Well, you can mention that the couch in the other house came from Facebook.
yeah, maybe we'll do island time another time, because trust me, that house was thrifted too. We had that house first, and so we've had it for 2 years ahead of this house.
Yes.
So tons of fun thrifted things in there too. I have this awesome stingray, hand carved. He's just hanging out here. He was thrifted for $4. Some silly dilly coasters, thrifted for $2. These were from a thrift shop. Marshall's Home Goods. Marshall's Home Goods. Marshall's Home Goods. But you know, I get deals when I go there, like this lamp. They had this lamp for $20. They had more of them, and they were $100. But this one, someone put it together wrong, and it was all going like different directions. And I'm like, then I sat there and I'm like, twisted it right, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with it. So I took it for 20 bucks. Let's see. Let's go over here. Thrifted this? Just kidding. Had to buy that. But this is another high bid auction piece. This actually is a rooms to go piece. It was brand new, still had its tags on it. I got this for $200, long before this beach house was ready. This guy, I know you're kind of jelly. I got him to sell. He wasn't really planned to be at my beach house, but you know, he's too cool. I couldn't give him up. I mean, he is the coolest surfer dude I've ever seen. If you've seen one cooler than him, you gotta tell me, how is he cooler? Like, what about him? Because he's cool. I love him. All of the games and entertainment and books and the DVD player, all of that has come from, and all the games, every single one has come from the thrift store. You know, either Goodwill or around here, guys, there are probably 12 to 15 local mom and pop owned thrift shops that are amazing because they don't sell their stuff online. Everything that comes through the shop, and there's lots of deals to be had. So if you do come visit Jensen Beach area, you are going to have a heyday thrifting. So let me know if you come down. Maybe we could thrift together. This little guy, he's awesome. He's thrifted as well. And this guy, I mean, he's super awesome. He is something. I can't read it right now, but he's signed, and he's solid glass. He's not hollow. And I got him for about $10. And we have excellent luck. We do not have to worry about our guests taking anything. We've never had anything taken. So not that I have anything real expensive, but some things are up there or could be up there in value. This little bowl has some seashells in it. And these were actually, some of these were gifted to me by Kat, the nurse flipper. Thank you. She did a visit just at the tail end as we were trying to wrap up this house to get it ready for season. And she was doing a big buy that she had worked out down here. So I kind of got to go along with her to help load the buy. And as a thank you, she gave me some things for my beach house. So it was really nice. Thanks, Kat. And then I got this cool shrimp. Shrimp.
Okay.
It's not lobster. He's got too skinny of arms. I think he's a shrimp. He's
If
super
you know
cool.
different, let us know in the comments.
I got him. In fact, I had left the tag on him. I just took it off. I got him for $7. I got this. I remember getting this. It was kind of falling apart. I got him at a thrift shop for $1. I got this little old weight. I got that. I didn't know. I think it might be fake. And it's not that old because it's not that heavy. For $2 at a thrift shop. Let's do our little. This is our official entryway. It's our front door.
Which we don't use.
We don't use. But anyway, this is our little entry table. This was a high bid auction win. I think I paid under $100 for this, and I thought it was a fun piece. I bought this really pretty wood bowl. I got this for $5 at the local Goodwill here in town. I bought these. I got 3 of these for $5. These were at a thrift shop, so there's 2 more in other places. You know, the greenery helps break up the color when you don't have much to decorate with. I use a lot of like fake plants or greenery to fill the space. And these little shells, I got these from $1 to $3 a piece. And what's funny is I got these thrifting, and I got them each at a different location at 3 different occasions, and I just put them together there. This pot, I love vessels. In my Loxahatchee, my personal home, I have tons of vessels. Shout out to Hannah Naylor. She's not a thrifter. She's a YouTuber, and she has a design style to die for, and I try to mimic her design tips in my Loxahatchee house, and she has got me hooked on vessels. She has vessels all over her house. So this is a thrifted one that I picked up, and he just sat there. And this one is actually, I got the price still on it, $14.99. It was originally $50 from Pottery Barn. I never buy full price, so I probably got it for about $10. And this basket kind of looked like a fishing basket to me. I don't know the shape of it. Anyway, so he sits there. I got him for $4 at the local thrift shop here in Stewart. And this is the name of the beach house, which we purchased in 2022. I didn't really start renting. Well, we had our first renter in December of 2022. Not renter, guest, excuse me. But my kids gave me that, Nicholas and Maddie, for a gift right after we had purchased this house. So we love it. In the kitchen, everything in here, from the dishes, I loaded it up with mostly Fiestaware, and then I had to add some extra dishes because this house can sleep 2, 4, 6, 8
people.
8 people. So there could be 8 people at a time, and then the 8 people there's a lot of people that come here, have friends here, family here, and they're inviting them over. So there could be 10, 12, 14 people here at a time. But I mean, everything, coffee cups, everything, the pots and pans, everything was thrifted. This cutting board, even though it's got new with a tag, or it did, that was thrifted for like $3. All of this was given to us. This was thrifted for $1. All of this was thrifted anywhere from $4 to $5. So the pots and pans, all of them were, actually these were donated to us. We did a clean out of a condo, and the trade-off is you had to get it, we needed to empty it for somebody, and you had to have licensed people. come in and use the elevators. You couldn't just move the stuff yourself. So we hired the auction house that we like to buy from, and they're licensed. They came down with their truck and their mover guys, and they're made arrangements with the condo in Boca to use the service elevator. And they came and got all the stuff that we were going to sell. And the trade-off was that anything we wanted from that condo to use, we could keep, which kind of brings me to these chairs here. So the pots and pans came from that condo clean out that we did. And these chairs came from that condo clean out. So basically they were free to us, but we had to do a lot of work to make it happen. And moving on. Oh, even I love this silverware. The silverware set is so pretty. And I got the entire set on a online auction with goodwill.com, which I use often too. And that was an auction win at $9.99. And I just had to go pick it up at my local place where you pick up the auction wins. So I didn't have to pay any shipping or anything. Literally all that was $9.99. And then I forgot about this window frame. We actually got it on eBay. And then we took some pictures. I took this picture at the beach in Florida, and we went to CVS and blew it up and put it back here. So you've kind of got the beachy window thing going on in the kitchen instead of a white wall to stare at when you're doing dishes. How boring. And then this was supposed to be the dining area, but we decided to put the dining area out there where everybody is. And this, we have so many people that come here and either have a working vacation, or somebody's working, or whatever they're doing, or maybe they have kids and the kids want to be like playing games on the computers, or these screens can work as TVs as well. So they can watch TV. They're on pivot and stuff. I mean, we paid obviously full price for those, but this area, I think we purposed it really great. Florida man made the table. I had to make the bench, the whole 9 yards, and had him do all the lighting and everything. But as far as like thrifting and decorating, these leather chairs were also another high bid auction win. So I got these for just over $100 for the pair of them, and they're like big. I can't explain it, but they're not like a petite chair. They're like big and comfy and very nice. They were actually used though. They weren't brand new at the auction house, but very nice. This guy, obviously a little carved. I think this is ironwood. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's that really heavy wood. And I love pelicans, and there are so many pelicans. When we go out to dinner tonight, hopefully we'll see some, and we'll give you a live shot of a real local pelican. But this guy's our friend. And over here, I thrifted a little longer burger basket. We needed someplace for the tables. And this is thrifted. It just ended up here. I don't even know how, but anyway, I got this for about $6. And it says, I bought it to resell, I'll admit. And then a lot of times when we were working on the beach house here, I would bring in some stuff and photograph it and post it on eBay. And I think this is one of those things, and it just, kind of migrated over here. And I can't see who the maker is, but it says made in Boston.
England for Shreve.
Boston.
From Phillips. Made in England for Shreve.
Something Boston. Anyway, it's cool, right? Let's go. Oh, wait. I didn't talk about this. Was part of the house. We just made a copy of it. It was the blueprints of this house. And we thought it was fun to see the original blueprints, and we shrank them down, printed them, bought a cheapy frame at Michael's, and it's art. And another time, we went to Pebble Beach for a trip, working trip, and we went with some friends to an antique mall, and we picked up a few things. And this is one of the pieces of interesting Florida memorabilia, whatever, that we picked up, and we just bought another cheapy frame for Michael's and framed it for more fun local art.
What Florida memorabilia bought in California?
It's true. But and this guy, I picked him up at a thrift shop in Stewart, and I don't think it's vintage or anything, but he's just fun. I love the colors, and the price was right. I think I paid $10 for this, and it's just fun. Okay, this would be what we call bedroom number 2. So the bed itself, another high bid auction win. We got this, I think it was $250 for the bed. And then the nightstands are repurposed from our old nightstands, and we painted them white and freshened them up and put them in here. A lot of things we reused from things we were getting rid of. But as far as, these came from the same local place where the artisans, make things coastal, and they do such a cute job. But anyway, thrifted this beautiful shell, and I got that for $4. Of course, these I always pick up for a couple dollars. And I thrifted this little vase for $1 for a little color. And then I got this awesome shell for $8. I don't know what kind it is, but this is a real shell, guys. Look how huge it is, and ruffly it is, and pink and peach, and like it's so heavy. It's so pretty. I love it. I really do. And I bought this at a thrift shop for $5. This is another piece I had supposed to put on eBay, and I was here and like, look, the little handles are dolphins. So, and it's signed. So it's living here because this room's blue. And this lamp has been repurposed. We stole the shade off a different lamp, and this came from my house, and it got repainted white, repurposed. This chair has been around, let's just say that.
It's the third beach house.
It's the third beach house it's sat in, and here it is. Started in Outer Banks, North Carolina, and now it's in Florida. And then I have another abalone shell on this side that I bought for a couple bucks for your jewelry to match that one. Oh, and the bedding, of course, I bought new, except for these soft, fluffy pillows I got from a thrift shop to add to the pillows. And let's go down the hall.
I missed one, Bridge.
What did I miss?
Dresser.
Oh, the dresser, another high bid auction piece. And this is a Bassett dresser, and so it was from a model home, and it was also brand new, and we got this for a little over $200. And this is a big boy, very heavy, big boy. This is our grand laundry room hallway. Of course, we bought the washer and dryer used locally. Facebook Marketplace. So there was a full-size washer and dryer here, and they didn't really fit. So we sold those and all the other appliances in this house to put towards the things that we were like, obviously in the kitchen, we have all new appliances because we had to put an all new kitchen in. And the kitchen isn't even where the old kitchen was. We moved walls and all of that. But for the purposes of letting you know in this video, we sold all that stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and we took that money towards the things that we needed for this house. So we weren't exactly out of pocket completely on everything because we sold the washer and dryer and they worked great. And we bought this because it fits better and it allows us to have some storage. However, the towels were given to us by somebody that was moving that had a bazillion towels like new. And we now have a bazillion beach towels that are like new. They're donated to us. And this was given to us by our realtor as a housewarming gift. And it's a local artist that that makes these for whatever area you live in. In fact, when my son Joshua, who lives in Alaska, visited here, Florida, and we went to the local Saturday market, he got a coastal line of where he lives in Anchorage, Alaska. This little bathroom, I didn't thrift too much. I mean, this stuff, we talked about this plant here that I got 3 of them. This little, because this house is Capt'n Jax, I got this for a couple bucks at the thrift shop. And I'm like, oh, well, a pirate. Gotta have a pirate in Capt'n Jax. And this I had bought for one of my kids. It's one of those whistle things when we were in Costa Rica. And when he moved out, he didn't want it. So he lives here. And this I got at a thrift shop. It's a little Margaritaville. I think it's an ashtray. No, it's not. Oh, it's a salt and pepper shaker. But nobody has to know that. It's a bathroom decoration. See, they're never going to see the top.
Margarita salt.
But anyway, he lives up there just because it's fun. I'm sure I got him for like a couple of dollars. That's about it in there. Oh, I thrifted these too. These are the clamp your towel on your beach chair so it doesn't fly down the beach and never to be seen again. Those I got for a couple bucks. And then in here, okay, this bed, once again, high bid auctions. I got this bed for $250, and this thing is like solid, like heavy, and really a good deal. Also, this dresser, this is solid maple. I had bought this at the very beginning when we bought this house. It's a Bassett piece. It was also in the showroom. High bid auctions. Kat, you got me so stuck on it. I have spent thousands and thousands. But anyway, it was black, and we painted it. We matched the bed, which is actually a very, 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 very pale gray, and we color matched it. And there you go, matching furniture. And then we bought these at Marshall Home Goods, and they were banged up, and like the corner was all like smashed on the other one. Florida man fixed it up, made it look like new, so I got a really good deal on them. I got the 2 of them for under $200. New from Marshalls, but the lamps are from Marshalls too. But I did thrift this. I got this for $6. It's just a fun propeller, nautical thing for the beach house. And of course, I got more coasters everywhere, and I got these for $4. They're just fun pineapples. And let's see. Oh, these fun flamingos in brass, vintage, of course. Oh, look, the bottom fell off. I got those for $6. I thought they were fun, and this is kind of like a step in the back room, kind of the style of it, especially with this painting. So this came from another like a warehouse, what would you call it? Clean out.
What, Russell's?
No, this came from Steve-O's.
Really?
Yes. We took some art and that.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, when we bought ITV.
Yes. So we did like a warehouse clean out situation, you know, because when you do what we do, you get these connections like people needing to get rid of stuff a lot of times. And some of the stuff doesn't make sense for eBay or whatever, but they know who to go to, like, because we know how to unload stuff, right? So sometimes what we're unloading is not necessarily, you know, on eBay, even though that's primarily what I do is online selling. I also have connections and I learn things from people and mainly other YouTubers, to be honest with it. That's where all my info comes from. But anyway, we just repainted the frame, and this is just a funky kind of, I don't know, like mid-century art. If you really looked at it, it's beachy, but it's funky, like, you know, the sky is a waterfall into a cloud, and her dress is the water into the sand, and it's crazy. But anyway, this just a piece came from our Loxahatchee house that we didn't go with our stuff. This is just a fun little trinket dish that I got at a local thrift shop, and probably paid $2 to $3 for that. This chair is just a discounted Marshall's piece. They have a really good Marshall's Home Goods store here, and they get way better stuff than the one by me. And thank God, because, you know, when we were trying to get this house ready, there's no time to, like, if we needed a piece of furniture that we couldn't find thrifted, you can't go to the furniture store and wait for it to order it and come in. And, you know, Marshall's is great for that. But I did thrift this blanket. So this came from a thrift shop, a local thrift shop here. And I got this for like $5. Just washed it and put it over the chair. And these guys, this is thrifted. I got this for a couple dollars in Stewart at a thrift shop. It's just a fun little vase. And this I got at a Goodwill. And it's just more greenery to help give the beach house some color. And I got that for $4. And this, that same local market that I was telling you about, the Saturday market, we didn't thrift this. This is a local painter, and he paints in the old Florida highway style. So he studies the old Florida highway artists, and he's a highwayman. Yeah, the highwayman artist. But those paintings that used to be sold way back in the day along the highway where people stop and buy them, and now those paintings are very, very expensive depending on who the artist was. Back then they were like a dime a dozen, but now that art is very expensive, and to own a piece, you know, you're talking starting point $600, $700, $800. But he studies them and he paints in the style of, and he's a local artist, and he had all these beautiful paintings there that hopefully maybe one day we'll put one in our house. But this is just a little box that he painted in that style, and we bought that for here. And this is the owner's closet. It's a mess. Don't look. See, the guests don't see this. The guests see that. And then that's where we put everything. This was thrifted, just some decoration for the wall. It was a couple bucks. And then I thrifted this beauty. I know she's Hawaiian, guys, but she is tropical, and she's definitely mid-century and vintage. And I got her for like $5. So I had to put her here. Well, how could you not love her? Because she's doing a little of this and a little of that. And who doesn't like a little of this and that? And anyway, this is the rest of the bathroom. Thrifted this. Ding! $2. This was in another house we had, so we upcycled that. And I thrifted this little decoration, this little pottery piece for a couple bucks. Actually, this was from a yard sale. And then this, I used to have a big piece of coral in my bathroom, and it broke in half. So I took it and I put it in my dishwasher to wash it, because it's dusty and it's so prickly. You can't dust it. So I ran it through the dishwasher, guys. It works great. I didn't have my dishes in it when I ran it, though, so don't worry. And it came out sparkling clean. And there it is, half a piece of coral. And then number 3 of the plant that I told you I got 3 on. And this is the cute little shell I thrifted for $1. I forget the name of these shells, but the niche lady, I'm sure, would know because she knows the name of every shell. But it's hand painted, it's so cute. And I actually thrifted that one up there too. I got it for a couple dollars. That's just my greenery stuff I thrifted. And another starfish from the cat lady, donation to me. And then this little mermaid came from that same Saturday market. So this is made out of an old oil can. And they have a bunch of art and it's imported from Haiti. And they make a bunch of cool stuff. So we bought this mermaid from the market and we hung her here. And she's cute. And that's about it, folks. Well, these guys are just from that local store that has all the beachy stuff with the vendors that I told you about. So guys, that's basically Capt'n Jax and how, what I purchased and how I paid for it and how we were able to decorate this entire house from empty to completely furnished on nickels and dimes. It can be done. So I hope you enjoyed that and got some inspiration of things that you can do for your home or decorating tips and ideas of how you can come up with something to fill your spaces on a very small budget. So let's go take a peek at the ocean. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my little tour of Capt'n Jax, and I hope you like our little beach house down here on Hutchinson Island in Jensen Beach. We would love to have you a guest if you were interested. We have it on VRBO, and I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out, or if you just want to see more pictures. And if you want to see our other house next door, which I haven't shown you yet, that one's called Island Time. You can search for that one as well. Anyway, the reality is, it's all about this. This is why we're here. This beautiful, this is the intercoastal side of the beach. The beach is just down the road. It's walkable. It's actually that way. And we have a marina here. It's around the corner of the point here. And downtown Jensen Beach is straight across the way. You can rent boats and kayaks and jet skis. You can go fishing. I mean, this is really, well, this of course in the ocean, which I can't show you right now because we're here on the intercoastal side. But this is really what it's about. It's beautiful all the time, every day. Even when it's raining, this place is beautiful. So until next time, guys, thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.